I'm going to roll through some stuff here. Characteristics. They like people. They like interactions. They're the people like, hey, we're going to the bar, all right? They're persuasive. They like to be popular and admired. They decide impulsively. They rely on feelings. I need to fix that bullet point. Expressive. I did notice that. That's a detail I did notice. All right? And they're talkative. Now, how would you recognize an I when you roll up to the house?
They'll look like me.
Okay, they'll look like you. Okay.
They'll be just like me.
Somebody just like you because you're a high I.
Friendly.
Come out and meet you.
Yeah.
Coming out to meet you. Excellent. Hey, want a drink? Want a beer? Right?
Come on in.
A lot of times they'll have their college flag flying. You look at the bumper stickers. They're like about expression, right? The D's are like, look, man, I don't want that crap on my lawn. Like when my game's tight, I'm a lawn Nazi. My game's not tight right now, right? But, I would have the tight lawn, all that good stuff. The I's are more like, man, there might be some beer cans from the weekend on the back patio. And you can tell, like, oh, this patio is well used, or cigar butts back there, right? So you can tell the I's, right? What they don't like is rejection, public embarrassment, right? Pizza people, I was like, Pat, bro, you're killing these people, man. The wrong personality is like, oh my God. Our first lady was just like, but she was a good sport. She's like,
She got to it.
right, but for the wrong personality, man, they would have left here like, oh my God, I'll never deliver a pizza back there again. I'll never. If you get that Precision Pro Wash people, I'll never go back there again. All right, social status. Whew. I'm wearing my Clemson. I'm not a Clemson guy. I'm a University of South Carolina guy, but I'll use Duke and UNC. Neither one of them made the finals, which is awesome, right? But anyway, they love that social status. Detailed info, they definitely don't like that. Too much structure. If you give them too much structure, All right. Yes, fun people. Social status, they love entertaining, being flexible, love being popular. No. These are the no's. These are what you don't hear with the I's. They don't want to plan. So look, here, when you're selling to an I, they don't need like, hey, this is the chemical that we use. And again, time out. I never use chemical. I'm sure you guys don't. Everything is a solution. And a lot of times it's a proprietary solution. What is that? I have a solution, even when it's just like I'm using NMD80. That's a solution, all right? Never, ever do I ever try to use chemical. And when they like, hey, what kind of chemicals? I use these solutions and they're biodegradable. And one was like, man, it smells like bleach. I'm like, this is a chemical version of that. And it is. It's a commercial version of that. All right. Ultimately, it breaks down to salt. Right? Am I right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, she's like, is this terrible for the environment? I said, ultimately, it breaks down to salt. I'm just watering it down, right? So anyway, that's just a side note. And again, you learn that from being part and getting the coaching. Agenda. Again, we don't have to cover that. The rigidity. Think about your eyes when you're selling to your eyes. Repetitiveness. If you keep saying the same thing over and over and over again. We soft wash. You're killing me, dude. I just need the house clean because we got the Final Four party on Tuesday or Monday night, whatever. That's all they're looking for. Budget. Again, these are the folks that probably you could be like, ooh, this is the PIA factor. You know what that is? Pain in the ass factor. I get another $50 because there's like petunias over there and all this other stuff. Oh, I don't care, man. I just need the house clean. All right, so selling to eyes. Let them have a little input. Again, you said they have the door open. They can't wait. They're kind of looking out the blinds like, ooh, people are coming, right? Hey, so, we're gonna get your house clean. What do you get? You got any events coming up? No, I just want it clean. So figuring out, what they've got going on, make it laid back. If you come in like, if you understand the personality style, again, Pat hit it a little bit. What do they have in the garage if the garage door is open? What flags? What's going on recently? The last few things I've been like, hey, you been watching any of the basketball stuff? Yes, no. If it's no, you're like, okay, they're not into sports. You're starting to do the deductive reasoning. You're like, this person is not a D, not an I. They're probably more of an S or a C, all right? So, but they like that friendly environment. Hey, you're going to have the nicest house on the street. That house is going to be clean. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you neighbor envy. What? Because here's the deal. When I clean the walkway, and normally I just do the driveway, but we want the walk, we'll do the walkway. I'll take it up to your property line here and the property line here. Neighbor envy. Like, give me some of that, right? The D's are like, dude, whatever. Just get it clean. I don't care about my neighbor. I don't care about this guy. I got stuff to do, right? The I's are like, woohoo. All right, and we'll get to the S's here. Keep it light and fun. No need to drop the hammer on an I personality when you're selling to them, right? You have to change up your sales approach for the personality style. And you may only have a brief second. You're listening to it on the phone. Yep, nope, mm-hmm. Yeah. You're like, all right, this is not an I personality. They don't want to talk. Because I always ask, hey, did I catch you a good time? Because then you remove like, hey, I'm changing a baby's diaper. The dog just pooped on the floor. You get that, catch you at a good time? Yeah. Or yes. So then all the disqualifiers or the qualifiers are out. Then you can figure out, okay, how has this person talked to me? Yes, no. Or like, hey, did you catch any of the game the other night? Nope. All right, so look, we're going to get you, just shift gears and you move on. But you can't have that awkward silence like, right? That's why I talk to myself all the time. I do. I talk to myself all the time because I rehearse the conversation. So I may already have the conversation 3 times before I have the conversation when I walk up to the door. Right?